whoa, is she really back in the 70s, or like what happened? Hi guys, welcome back to my show. My name is Queen Acacia. Thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new here, well, so you're probably wondering about that title. Is it just some clickbait or what? No, you read it right. Oppression doesn't matter. Yeah, you heard me. Oh my god, I'm thinking. Yeah, you're about to get a spoonful of medicine.
You're amazing.
Wait, hold up.
You should never give up on your daydream.
Oppression doesn't matter. And I know it's even more weird because it's Mondays and this is all about domestic violence and sexual assault awareness, and I'm sitting here saying oppression doesn't matter? So yeah, oppression doesn't matter. Don't think you know, because I guarantee you have no idea where I'm going with this. So just stop. Just stop right now. Don't look at me like that. Don't be like, oh, no, she didn't. Because I did. And you're gonna listen and understand why. Okay. So we know about history. We know that women, I mean, not just women, but we're gonna stick with women, were oppressed. We were treated as lusters. We stayed home, we cooked, we cleaned, whatever, and it's just how things were. And one of our favorite people in office right now wants their women home, and dinner better be ready when he gets home. Hey, to each their own. But we're not in that era anymore, so you can't force it on them. But if they want to live that way, hey, that's up to you. Do what you want. So in my humble opinion, oh my god, I'm thinking, we as women still deal with oppression. Does it matter? No. It doesn't. We choose to fight oppression all the time. You don't hear the word oppression anymore. Feminist is the new word you hear all the time. Oh, she's a feminist. Oh, she's a feminist. Well, guess what? Feminists have been around for a long time. Let's go ahead and take a peek. These women, they didn't care about oppression. They didn't care about any of this stuff. They chose to do what they wanted. They chose to be who they wanted to be. They followed their hearts, they followed their minds, they followed their dreams. Look at these examples. These women, you know, they were before their time. Pilots on top of a rooftop boxing, I mean, and they chose to do these things. Don't let words like society, religion, or people say you can't. You need to define yourself. Oppression doesn't matter. To this day, women prove stereotypes wrong. I love it. I love it. Don't let words, religion, politics, society define you. You get to choose who you want to be. Again, with the exception of not being a murderer. Don't do anything illegal or immoral. Strongly recommended that you don't. I mean, to each their own. If you want to do it, you do it. But hey, change your life for the better. Change your life for you. Do what you believe is truly right. And maybe in doing so, you'll inspire other people. Maybe you'll start a movement. Maybe you'll change laws. Or maybe, just maybe, you'll find peace and happiness. And someday when you're old, I mean like 107 old, and you're ready to just go into the big sleep, you'll find peace, happiness, and in those last moments, you'll smile and know that you never had a regret because you didn't let anyone define you or your choices. You made that trip, you took that move, you went and tried out for that business job, you lived your life to the fullest. I have a bracelet that I wear on my wrist every day. It is from Etika jewelry store, and it says YOLO. You only live once, and you get to live and enjoy that life. So do it. Live your life, enjoy it, and don't let anybody define you. Don't let anything define you. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't because you're a woman, because you're gay, because you're transgender, because you're too short, because you're not white. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something because of who you are. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a freaking alien. You want to do it? Do it. Find a way around it. Do you know it's called the practice of law? Because the law is forever changing. Just like it's called the practice of medicine too. This wasn't going to be a very long video. I just wanted to take a step back in time and show you that it's not just now, today, we as women and individuals are standing up and fighting. Unfortunately, it's today that people are starting to listen. Oppression doesn't matter. No, that's a lie. Oppression does matter. It's a huge issue to this day, and it's hardly ever talked about anymore. Now we use all these other labels to define what it is, but yet we don't use the true word because what? It cuts too deep. Oppression does matter, and it's beyond women. It has been for years. It's sad how long it's taken us to get here, but it's up to you to be the change that you want to see in this world. Start using terms for what they mean. If you see a man treating a woman like a bitch, telling her she needs to be in the kitchen, telling her that's where she belongs, that's called oppression. Not a housewife, not a homemaker. He's an abuser, she's a victim, and he's oppressing her. Anyways, this wasn't meant to be a long video. This was just meant to be a video to get you to watch and listen and understand that oppression, domestic violence, sexual assault, these are all issues going on today in this world, and it's never going to stop or change until you make a difference. This subject is so taboo, it's ridiculous. It is one of the most shied subjects I have ever met about anybody, and when I talk to people about it, I don't necessarily open up and share my story. I talk to them about the numbers, the history, the lessons to learn, the places to go for schooling, the resources that are out there, and people don't want to hear it. This is an issue, and the more you know, the more you can do. It's that simple. I hope you took something from this today. If you did, you did. If you didn't, you didn't. If anything, like I said, please don't be a mass murderer or a serial killer or murder anybody or anything for that matter. Unless you do it in a movie. As always, guys, you're a king, you're a queen, you're part of the royal court. I welcome you, I love you. From my home to yours, big hugs. Hope you like this little 70s outfit. I mean, I know it wasn't much, but it is vintage week, so that's why we took a trip back in time here and back in time to our women. We didn't go too far back. We kind of stayed in, in the 20th century. Stay awesome. Do what you want to do, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And we'll, look at my son creeping up over here. Wanna come say hi?
Hi. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, I said hi.
I came out into the kitchen and asked him what he thought of my outfit, and he said, "Mom, I think you're in the wrong century."
I said I think you're in the wrong time.
Oh, in the wrong time, sorry. And I told him I found a time machine and I just got back. So, I was gone all day working in the 70s.
Cheap with the clothes.
Hmm?
Cheap with the clothes.
And the 70s really cheap, but the money I had now didn't work for back then, so I had to go rob a store and a bank, and yeah. So, but anyways, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time here on my channel, which should be tomorrow. And again, this is your fun blast to the past, vintage week. Everything this week is vintage themed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And yeah. So tomorrow is something to do with beauty or fashion or something, and you guys get to see it. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Fighting the good fight, making a change. Yeah. I also think, I'm just gonna say it, I think that it can be a mental health issue. I believe that you can get sucked into it like an addiction. As I explained in other videos before, I don't understand drugs, I don't know drugs, but I do know what depression is, I do know anxiety is, I do know what PTSD is. And those are all things that I suffer from. And it wasn't until I reached my breaking point and I was properly helped in a sense of going to therapy, getting treatment, There's a few other things that I wish would have been there, and one day I plan on starting a nonprofit and offering those things. Yes, just ignore all that noise in the background, because, yeah. I love you. Baby, you think I should be in front of the Christmas tree instead of on the couch?
Up to you.
Will you help me adjust this real quick?
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go, Daddy.
Right chair. That's boobs, because that's all I can see right now is your boobs.
It's recording.
She does have enough boobs though.
Thank you, I like that.
The cupcake is crooked.
Is A negative at 10
Okay.
Yes, and I'm recording, baby.
Shh.
Quiet on set!
I was just gonna say that.
This is why I can't work when you're home.
She's just prissy.
I can't work when you're home because you get so obsessed with my look of the day, and you just love having a different me every day. Oh, you know what? Just stop. You're horrible.
Horribly in love with you.
The new word is feminist, femicide. That's the murder of multiple women. Now.